Under no circumstance shall we accept the idea that the black race is inferior to any other race. I call upon Alhaji Amadou Bello, the Sultan of Sokoto, to join us in this Herculean task of national reconstruction. I exhort Chief Obafemi Awolowo to associate with us, in this great adventure of restoring the dignity of man in the world. There are many leaders who can give active support and assistance to a nation at its supreme hour of need. Chief Samuel Ladoke Akintola.
Okay, so before Nigeria became a republic, before independence was declared, before the structures of modern governance were firmly established, there was a legislator whose influence shaped the very idea of Nigeria. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, born in 1904, educated in the United States, journalist, intellectual, nationalist. He represented Lagos in the Legislative Council during the colonial era, a time when legislative power was limited and Nigerians did not yet control their full political destiny. Yet, Azikiwe understood something profound. Legislation is not only about voting, it is about vision. It is about defining the future before it arrives. He was not merely participating in debates, he was shaping national consciousness. Through the National Council of Nigeria and the Cameroons, he helped mobilize cross-regional political awareness. He built alliances across ethnic and religious lines long before coalition politics became a strategic necessity. Azikiwe did not just represent a constituency, he represented an idea that Nigeria could be united, that Nigeria could be modern, that Nigeria could stand with dignity among nations. In the legislature, he pushed conversations on self-governance, constitutional reforms, African nationalism, and political inclusion. He was in his 40s when he emerged as a dominant national political figure, young enough to challenge colonial authority, yet mature enough to negotiate within institutions. His legislative style combined intellectual depth, strategic patience, long-term vision. He later became Governor General, then Nigeria's first president. But his foundation was legislative. He understood that institutions outlive individuals. Here is a lesson for aspiring representatives. Do not enter the legislature merely to occupy a seat. Enter with an idea. Enter with ideological clarity. Enter with a national perspective that rises above local sentiments. Azikiwe's influence did not begin with executive office. It began with vision. He saw Nigeria not as fragmented territories, but as a future federation. And that mindset helped shape the trajectory of a nation. Every generation of legislators must ask, are we reacting to events or are we shaping history? Azikiwe shaped history from within legislative chambers. Vision precedes power. Clarity precedes influence. Institutional thinking precedes national transformation. One idea at a time. This is the representative.